This video is the demonstration of the tool sqlmap. When you enter man sqlmap, you can see the manual of the tool sqlmap. It is basically the automatic SQL injection tool. So you can see the synopsis, Python 3 sqlmap and options. You can see the description. You can see some of the options here to use in sqlmap. So this is all about the manual of the sqlmap. Then you can try any of these flags if you want. So in this demonstration, I'm using DVWA, which is the Damn Vulnerable Web Application. So I'm just open the DVWA on my machine. So let's try SQL injection. Let's learn SQL injection by DVWA. Now I am putting the security to low. Okay, so here is the SQL injection. As you can see, basically when you enter 1, you can see the username of 1. When you enter 2, you can see the username of 2, but you can enter colon or 1 equal to 1 hash to dump all the data. Okay, so this is if you enter this command, then only you can dump the data, right? So when you put the security to medium, then when you open SQL injection, as you can see, we don't have an option to dump, right? So in some cases, we don't have an option to enter the command manually. So we use the tool sqlmap. So in this demonstration, I am using verb suite to capture the request. So I am opening the verb suite. And I am turning on the interception, and I am just clicking submit. As you can see, I intercepted the verb suite request, and I am right clicking and I am clicking the copy to file option. So in the copy to file option, I am naming this file as sql.txt. You can name anything that you want. So I name this as sql.txt. When I enter ls, I can see the file sql.txt here. So now I'm using the tool sqlmap and -r to specify the file, which is sql.txt, and --dbs to find the database. So to find the database, as you can see, this is how I use sqlmap tool. So it looks like the backend DBMS is MySQL. Do you want to skip testing payloads for other DBMS? You can press Y. And for the remaining tests, we want to include all tests for MySQL extending. If you have doubts what to press Y or N, then look at the capital letter in any of the letter. Like Y here is capital letter and N is small letter. So priority will be in the capital letter. You can press Y, and as you can see, lots of results will come. So as you can see, now Y is small letter and N is capital letter. So if you have any doubts which to press, like Y or N, what did I press, then you can look at the capital letter Y or N. So here N is capital letter, that is the priority, and N. As you can see, there are two databases available. Available databases are DVWA and information schema. So we can use these tools like sqlmap -r, and we find these two databases, right, by using this command, right? So we need to access this database. So I'm going to access this DVWA database. For that, I'm using capital D, like sqlmap -r and the file.txt that we captured from verb suite, and the -d for the database. So this is the database. So I'm just copying the database, and I need to find the tables in this particular database. So I'm entering the command -tables. So -d for specifying the database, it's capital D, okay? And this is the database, and I need to find the tables in the database. So that is why I'm giving -tables. So as you can see, I got two tables, which is guestbook and users. Okay, so I need to access users. So for that, I'm using this command like that we used previously, and I'm changing the minus tables to minus capital T for specifying the tables, and I'm just double clicking these users, and I'm just pasting it here. So minus capital T for specifying the tables, and I need to find the columns in this table, so I'm using minus minus columns. So when I enter minus minus columns, it will dump columns. As you can see, these are the columns. So we need the password and user ID, password, last name, login, anything. Like I want user and password. So for that I can use minus C for column, like minus capital C. So I need the column user. So I'm specifying the column user, and I need the column password. So I'm specifying the column password. So I can give a comma here, user comma password, and I need that information. I'm giving the command minus minus dump to dump that information. So as you can see, we want to store hashes to a temporary file. So you can see n is the priority, so I am pressing no, and here y is the priority, I am pressing. So before that, as you can see, we want to crack them via dictionary based attack. So you can press Y if you're testing a machine or something. So for this demonstration, I'm not cracking it, so I'm pressing N. As you can see, these are the contents. As you can see, we got some contents, like we got the columns in user and the passwords. So these are the user and password columns. So this is how you use sqlmap tool basically. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have any doubts about sqlmap tool, comment down below guys. I hope you loved it. Thanks for watching guys.